Get the shuffle on my cards. Back. Please. I shuffle up all the cards first. Shuffle. Yes. And I'm gonna shuffle when I'm pulling as well. Cards. Yeah, I'm just shuffling up all my decks first. Get my glasses. It'd be such a glares. Yeah. All right, but y'all already know it's gonna be a collective reading. Hope all y'all doing good today. 'Cause y'all already know. Pull from my deck first, then some tarot, then some telepathy, or golden lost girl, bait woman, the high priest. I might do the reading a little different. I don't know yet. We shall see. Let me. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Like I said, take whatever resonate, leave the rest. This is going to be a collective reading. Spirit, please give me messages for the collective. Any more messages for the collective? Any more spirits? Any more for now? I might do this thing a little different and saying, all right. So to start this thing off, collective, you could be a gamer, or you could be dealing with someone who is a gamer. Oh, or there could be a gamer that is dealing with an escort. So collective, if you that like to pimp women out, they be dealing with some of their escorts. And whoever this gamer is, they can no longer want to be a part of it. Let's see who this could be. This could be a cancer. Mm, So this could be a cancer. So they could be trying to be on the winning team now. They could be trying to overcome obstacles at this time. They could be wanting to have success, or they could feel like they had success when dealing with this type of business. They could have been very ambitious when dealing with this sort of business, and they was determined. So maybe they were in this business of pimping, being a pimp, to try and get to a certain point in life and then no longer want to do this kind of work. Hmm. So this could be either a Cancer female who is an escort or a Cancer male who pimps escorts. So they could have felt powerful in this position because they felt like they had control over these women, control over the money, maybe like, of course, they get a certain percentage of the money, or they could have even been the holder of the money. They had control, like it says. They could have been self-disciplined. So if they were dealing with the escort, it could have just been meaning they could have just been the pimp, but they knew their boundaries. So this could be a person that be pimping escorts, but they don't sleep with them per se. They could have been hard working when dealing with these escorts. They could have been concentrated on this, but they could be someone with high standards. Like I said, they may not deal with the escorts that they work with because they see them as beneath them pretty much. So they only wanted to work with them for the money and strictly for the money. So this is somebody that doesn't mix business with pleasure. Whoever this Cancer is, like I said, this could be a male or a female pimp, but they no longer want to be a part of this because I guess they got what they wanted out of this situation, and now they want to drop out because they feel like they reached the level of success that they wanted to reach when in this business. So, like I said, they can claim they are not a player, but they crush a lot. So they could flirt with these women that they escort, but they could say they're not a player because they're claiming to be in the upright, this chariot in the upright, someone who has high standards. Let's see. Maybe they just like the journey of it. They like the competition, the girls competing. And maybe they had girls competing when it came to who was going to be able to deal with him as well. Or like I said, they could just enjoy the competition when it came to who got the most what do you call that? The most customers. And then we have a Aquarius male. So they could have been, if this is another male, they could have been in business with a Aquarius male, whoever this Cancer male is. So these could be two people who pimp escorts, or two males who pimp escorts. This Aquarius male could be this Cancer's close friend. And then we have be careful when traveling. So if you are traveling right now, you may want to be careful because of this new virus that's going around, or maybe this Aquarius male, if they are traveling right now, they may want to be careful as they may be traveling to a state to where the hantavirus is going around, and they might catch this if they are not masked up, or if they're traveling to an area where there are people that has been affected with this, and them dealing with escorts in certain states and different areas, they could come into contact with someone who has this, or one of their customers, well, one of their escorts could come into contact with a customer who has this, or just heal from this. So someone needs to be careful when traveling around, whether this Aquarius male or the escorts that they are pimping. And then we have power couple. So they could be involved with someone that they feel like they could be in a power couple with. I don't know if they're dealing with the Cancer. Like I said, this could be a male or a female. This could be a female that sits in masculine energy. Like I said, if they are pimping escorts with this Aquarius male, they could both like pretty much be on the same type of time type shit. That's why they see themselves as a power couple, because they're into the same things, pimping other females out. They're all in it for the money, for the journey. They like to see other women compete. And they could feel like the obstacles that they had, they could overcome them obstacles with pimping other females out. So they could be using females to get where they need to be in life in order to gain success in life, in order to have control. This could be someone who is disloyal, whoever this Aquarius male is. So they could have been disloyal to this Cancer if they were in a power couple with them. So meanwhile, the Cancer could have been someone of high standards. You gotta email me and we gotta figure that out when I can get your reading done. But this Cancer, either male or female, transgender, whoever this Aquarius male is dealing with, they could be someone of high standards. But the Aquarius male in the situation, they could be disloyal to this Cancer. So they could have been sleeping with some of these escorts. But someone in the situation no longer wants to be a part of it because something could have went down to where they are no longer wanting to do this, to engage in this business of pimping escorts. Like I said, whichever one it is, I mean, I'm looking at the Cancer because saying they have high standards, they're in the upright. So, like I said, they could claim they're not a player, but just like to crush a lot. High Libra. And then we have bakery. So you could have just went to a bakery. You could have got a cake or something. I don't know if it's somebody's birthday, or you just getting something at a bakery because you like sweets. The name Leanne could be significant. So Leanne could be one of these people, one of these escorts. And then we have a court case. So there could be a court case going on. This court case could be going on because of something that went down due to this organization that we have here of this Aquarius male and this Cancer pimping out escorts. So, like I said, someone may have not been careful while they was traveling, and whatever area they went to while they was traveling, there could have been a customer that they came in contact with that got them sick in some way, or this Aquarius male could have dealt with one of these escorts. So maybe they were recruiting and they went to another area, another state, another city, and they could have slept with an escort they were getting on board, and they could have gotten sick. And because they were disloyal in a situation, there could be a court case because someone no longer wants to be a part of the group because this person was disloyal. So maybe they got other people sick in this organization or in this group, whatever you want to call it, because they wasn't careful while they was traveling. So they could have been cutting up while traveling, dealing with people they wasn't supposed to be dealing with. So their job was just to recruit the escorts. Meanwhile, they could have been sleeping with them, which now resulted in a court case. And then we have dirty house. So someone that's involved in this court case, they could keep a dirty house. They are not someone that's really clean, or they could travel so much, be on the go so much that they don't really care how their home looks. So they could keep a dirty house. Um, this could be someone who is Muslim, or someone Muslim is involved. The name Gloria is involved. Then we have uplifting others around you. So, collective, you could be uplifting others around you. Maybe uplifting others that been through the situation, or maybe you've been through something similar. Then we have adopted. So, someone in a situation could be adopted. So, someone could be dealing with someone that's adopted in a situation. And we have a tourist. So, there could be a tourist that's adopted, or they could be dealing with someone that's adopted. There could also be a court case going on about that. Then we have redirect your energy. So you may need to redirect your energy because your energy may be in a wrong place, or this tourist could be directing their energy at the wrong person or in the wrong place. So they may need to direct their energy. There could be a funeral, or there could have been a funeral because of all this. This could be someone that was adopted. Either they passed away, or something could have happened. I don't know if this person got sick while dealing with one of these escorts. Hmm, that's crazy. Let's see if we can get some more settled. Any more messages for the collectives? Any more? All right, so we got the Page of Pentacles and the reverse Virgo energy. So there could be a Virgo, they could be getting news about a funeral. So they could be getting bad news and worldly affairs, which could be this funeral. They could have a lack of purpose, or feeling like they have a lack of purpose. And that is why they may need to redirect their energy. They could have a lack of common sense or irresponsibility. I don't know if they had any dealings with this. Maybe they were invested in something which caused a funeral. Maybe this decision is between two relationships. So there could be a Libra involved that has divided loyalty. So, like I said, one of these people in this group, they no longer want to be a part of this group. Maybe it's this Libra no longer wanting to be a part of this group now that someone has passed away from whatever is going on. So, not only do these people indulge in escorting, pimping out these escorts, but they could also do spell work or some sort to keep winning in the situation. But there could be a Libra that turning, so there could be a Scorpio who may have needed to be careful while traveling. This could be an Aquarius close friend. And then we have independence and wealth in a reverse. Also, Virgo energy. So the Virgo in this organization, they can have a lack of independence, stability, security, and reckless consumption. So I don't know if this Virgo was one of the options, but they could view this person as having a lack of independence, a lack of stability and security. Or, like I said, these people there could have been people around this person that was this person's close friends that put this Virgo in this position so that they wouldn't be the best option or be looked at like they were the best option. So this Pisces could have been the one attacking a Virgo's root chakra. Maybe they was a part of this group, but whatever choice that they have, they could be unfulfilled with whatever that choice is. And then we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, Gemini energy. So there could also be a Gemini a part of this group, and they could be getting disappointing news. They could have a lack of ideas, a lack of plans. They could be defensive at this time, and this could be a player. So, like I said, this could be pimps that escort, that pimp escorts. Mhm. And like I said, these could be people that claim they are not players, but they crush a lot. So they could pretend like they're not into multiple options, but they very much so could be, because this Gemini is definitely a player. So all of these men involved, they could have a lot of options. So they could like to deal with escorts. Mm. They could be making a decision. I don't know if they dealt with these people and they had a choice between these people, but they could see these people as players. They could know that these people are pimps and they pimp out escorts. So they could be making a painful decision to be by themselves because they could know that these people are close friends, but they are disloyal to each other. So they could see these people as having divided loyalty. So it could be a painful decision for this Libra because they could be realizing that none of these choices are good, because these people could like to deal with escorts, have many options, multiple options, like to um get their fantasies fulfilled. These could be people that suffer from sexual abuse and childhood problems. So they could be realizing that it's just best to be by themselves. So maybe they don't see any options. They don't see any of these people being worthy of them making a decision to choose them. Any more? Any more messages? And then we have love in the reverse. So like I said, this person just feel like when it comes to love, It's just pretty much a fairy tale. They don't see love out here. They don't see these people being able to love them correctly. So they could be feeling disconnected, imbalanced, unequal, and incompatible when it comes to relationships. Or if this cancer, like I said, if this cancer was in a power couple dynamic with an Aquarius male, they could be in this unhappy relationship. So they could view it as very unhappy because this person is disloyal. They could view the connection or the relationship as imbalanced. But if this is people just around you, collective, you could view these people as being in unhappy relationships. You could view them as unhappy couples. So this could be people that's coupled up that still likes to go outside of their relationships to deal with escorts and other people, or they could be behind each other's backs dealing with each other's mates. But you could feel like these people are incompatible for each other due to them always having many options, not being able to have high standards, not being able to just choose one person, always having to have different choices. And then we have resilience in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. Then there could be a Sagittarius who is refusing to compromise and give in. They could be stubborn, they could be rigid, and they could be the last one standing. So, due to whoever the Libra is in the situation not wanting to deal with any of these people, they could the Sagittarius could feel like they are the last one to come in. They still want to play this game, wanting to try to be an option for this person, even though this person doesn't want any options. They don't view these people as being able to be loved or give love. But this Sagittarius is refusing to compromise. Now, if this Libra was a part of this group, like I said, they could be the ones no longer wanting to be a part of this group because they actually see what it's about. They see that everybody just sleeps with everybody, nobody's really loyal. Everyone's saying that they're in relationships, but they're always cheating on their partners, and this person doesn't want any parts of it. Now, from the position that is sitting, like I said, there could be a Virgo involved in this group, but this could be a Libra with Virgo in their chart or a Virgo with Libra in their chart, being as though it's positioned right up under each other. Because this person no longer wants to be a part of this group, um, these people could want them to have a lack of independence, stability, and security. Like I said, they could want to make them spend recklessly what they do have. But whoever the Sag is, they're still refusing to compromise with whatever is going on. Like I said, if these people were not only attacking this person's stability, they could have been attacking their root chakra, their third eye, because they view this person's third eye as being open. So they could have been attacking their third eye, as we have here in the reverse over here, as well as their sacral chakra. So they didn't want this person to be able to create. So, which could also, like I said, if they're a Virgo, they could have had a lack of purpose or feeling like they had a lack of purpose because these people were attacking their sacral chakra, which is how they would create, as well as, and yeah, that's on Virgo card too. So they didn't want this person to be able to create. Hello. They didn't want this person to be able to create. They was attacking their throat chakra as well because they didn't want them communicating a certain thing or maybe about this organization and what they were really doing. Like I said, this could be people that are in relationships that claim they are not players, but they make fresh a lot, but they could very much so be players. So they could try to keep their affairs in order. They could try to keep their affairs secret. Only people who know what's really going on is the people a part of this group. So if you're outside of this group, you pretty much wouldn't know what they're about. So they could have been attacking this person's throat chakra, like I said, as well as their solar plexus, because they could have saw that this person was very powerful. And they were doing all this all because they didn't want this person to leave this group, because this person could have once been a part of this group, but because they see that these people are disloyal or they don't do things correctly, they didn't want to be a part of this. But someone could have passed away, like I said, because of all the work that they was doing to have somebody unstable. Hmm. And then we got calm communation. Virgo energy as well. I can't really, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word. Communation. I don't know. Whatever. But this is also Virgo energy, and that's really in the final stage. So this could be in the final stage right now. Like I said, if it was a court case because of someone getting sick and someone or multiple of these people passing it around, there could be a court case because of this. But like I said, the Sagittarius don't want to give up in regards to something. So, hmm, but whatever. Whoever the Virgo is in the situation, they could be getting unexpected financial income, lump sums, wills, deeds, trusts, legacies, solid foundations, privileges, issues of inheritance. So maybe they wanted this person, like I said, if this is a Virgo, if you're a Virgo collective with Libra in your chart, or a Libra is making a decision when it comes to this group, when it comes to this court case, they could be making their decision. They could be seeing someone, they could be issuing someone some financial resources. And whatever these resources are from will be a will, a deed, a trust, or an inheritance. If someone passed away that was close to this person that these people were attacking and wanting to be a part of this group, They could be gaining this because someone passed away. So someone could have left them something, and these people could have wanted this person a part of this group so they could get them sick as well before they came into this unexpected finances. And that's why this Sagittarius could be the last one standing, refusing to compromise, because they could be still wanting to go on with this, still wanting to come in and try to force this person to be a part of this group. When this person is already closed off to these people, closed off to wanting to be involved. Hello, everybody. In case I didn't say hello to everybody. But yeah, but not only did someone pass that could have left this person something, they could be getting information about being adopted. So they could be someone who is adopted as well. And then I'm getting balance in the upright Capricorn energy. So there could be a Capricorn that's trying to balance right now. They could be trying to balance their finances. They could be having a lot of ups and downs at this time. They could be trying to adapt and be flexible, but they could be playing with their life or playing with someone else's life. So they could be playing with other people's money, as we have playing with money. So this Capricorn could be playing with people's money. I don't know if they're a part of this group, but they could be playing with people's money when it comes to trying to balance the books. So everything isn't balanced because they could be shifting money, profits, and losses when it comes to this group. I don't know if they're one of the head pimps in charge or who they really are in the situation, but they do have control over the finances, obviously. But they could be playing with people's money in their life at this time. They could be trying to find balance in the situation because them playing with people's money and playing with people's lives could have also caused someone to pass away, like I also said. So, due to everything this group has been doing, is they could be people that try to pimp people out, but they like to play with their lives and they like to play with their money. So, this is probably catching up to them. And like I said, they could do this to try to get people to be a part of this group. So they could do a lot of work on people to try to get them a part of this group just to play with their life and their money. Hello. And then we have returning to one's root in the upright Scorpio energy. So there could be a Scorpio. They could be this could be someone's child, or this could be someone that someone has childhood memories with. Like I said, this could be someone involved, close friend. This could be someone's childhood friend. But they could be homesick. They could have got influence from the past. So whoever their childhood friend that's involved in this group, they could have got influenced by this person to have a hand in this group or be a part of this group. Maybe they travel. So, like I said, be careful when traveling. So, like I said, this is the only where it looked like the thing is, kind of burning or on fire. It just ain't right. So, this Scorpio could have traveled, and during traveling, they could have gotten sick. And if they were involved or they dealt with one of these escorts of this group, they could have got sick from one of those escorts that's a part of this group. So they could be wanting to travel home, back home. If they travel somewhere that they are not from, they could be wanting to reunite with someone. Maybe they have kids back home. And then we have teamwork in the reverse Capricorn energy once again. So this Capricorn could be stepping into some sort of apprenticeship. They could be doing some sort of research. They could be growing because they've been working hard on some sort of commitment. So they could have been committed. Now, this is Capricorn coming out twice. So either this is another Capricorn or this Capricorn could have been committed to playing with people's lives and playing with people money. So they could have solely been in this organization just to take from people, but everything could have went left because certain people involved in this group were careless. And then we have justice in the reverse. Injustice, karma, dishonesty, corruption, lack of responsibility, casual avoidance. So, yeah, this Capricorn was working as a team with these people. As you see, it's teamwork. So, this Capricorn was working with these people, a part of this organization or group, whatever you want to call it, to give injustices to people or put people through a lot of unjust things like playing with their life and playing with their money. As you see on the card. So they could have been very dishonest to these people, very corrupt. They could have had a lack of responsibility. Like I said, people were being careless because they were being disloyal. So nobody was really loyal to no one in this group. They just did whatever they wanted to do, pretty much. And it's also Libra energy. So, like I said, this could be a Libra that they could have put through a lot of injustice. Maybe they tried to make them suffer karma. Or, like I said, they could just do this to a lot of people. And then we have anxiety in the upright. Hello. So there could be a Pisces, whoever this Pisces is, this Page of Cups, this Pisces that suffer from childhood issues and sexual abuse. They could be having anxiety at this time. They could be in fear. They could be filled with negative emotions. They could have a deep unhappiness. They could be on the verge of collapse and having the inability to cope or face life. They could be having mental pain. They could be filled with guilt, regret, and remorse. And this could be due to the injustices that this group or organization has done to people. And like I said, this Pisces was involved in all this because they could be someone who suffered from sexual abuse and childhood problems. So they could have grew up very promiscuous, but they could be in anxiety right now because of the court case that's going on. So like I said, not only is there a court case in regards to um a sickness that is going around, but also due to a will, a deed, or trust, some sort of inheritance from a funeral that was either in the past or that just recently happened. Like I said, someone could have passed away um, due to the spell work that these people were doing. And this could have been uh, some sort of karma for the injustice that they put out. So whoever passed away could have also been involved in this organization or this group. They could have been the head of this organization or group, but obviously no one really had control in this group because everybody seemed like they're all out of place. Oh, wait, I forgot. I still had some off to the side. And then we have isolation, Pisces energy as well. So this Pisces, not only are they having anxiety, they could be isolating themselves, or they could be isolated. They could be feeling trapped, confined, cornered, hands tied, victimized, restricted, bound, paralyzed by fear, terror, anxious, feeling stressed, hopeless, helpless, powerlessness, silence, and crisis. So I don't know where this Pisces is right now. I don't know if they're on their deathbed, because silence, meaning they can't really talk, they're tied up. Maybe they don't know what's going to happen to them next, or they could be getting locked up due to a court case, or due due to some sort of funeral. But this Pisces is the main one that's really feeling it right now. So they could have had a major hand in attacking someone or try to force someone to be a part of this group or organization. Maybe they wanted this person to feel isolated. They could have wanted you, collective, to feel isolated. They wanted you to be in heavy anxiety and not being able to um, use your intuition when it came to what these people were trying to do. And then we have the Page of Wands and the upright Sagittarius energy. So this Sagittarius can be enthused at this time. Like I said, this could be someone refusing to compromise, given they could be stubborn, but they could be trying to come into someone with some good news, swift news. They could be giving someone a letter, or they could be calling someone on the phone. They could be refreshed. They could be cheerful, childlike, fun to play with, active, optimistic, full of energy, bright ideas, new excitement, plans, creativity. So maybe the Sagittarius feel like they're gonna come into this, come give this group good news collective, maybe they feel like they're really gonna get whatever this refusing to compromise off. So whatever they're refusing to compromise about, they could really be enthused about this, feeling like they're going to get good news in the situation because of how childlike they are, how fresh they are. They could be someone who dresses nice, who looks nice, who got a big one, big stick, if you know what I mean. So they could be feeling like they are going to get away with what they're trying to do, but they could be very creative in how they're trying to come in collective. And they could feel like you would be excited with the way that they come in. So they could be excited thinking that they're going to really pull this off. So you could be getting a phone call from this person and they could be giving you some sort of good news. But whatever this good news is, like I said, they could be using that to their advantage. I said, if they want you to be a part of this group collective, they could be trying to offer you something to be a part of this group. So they could be coming in with some sort of good news, but not only the good news, they could be coming in with their stick, wanting to have fun, wanting to play with you, if you know what I mean, wanting to get active with you. But I wouldn't do it collective because they're a part of this group and they're only doing it to try to force you to be involved in this situation. Like we already had Sagittarius come out with refusal to compromise and give in. They could be stubborn and the last one standing out of everybody. So maybe there could have been multiple people doing multiple things to try to take you down, collective, but none of these people succeeded. So now this is the last person of this group to try, and they could be wanting to try one last time. Like I said, this is communation, final straw, pretty much. Final attempt. That's what that means. So a Sagittarius may want to come towards a Virgo. And then we have the moon in the reverse, Pisces energy. So this Pisces can now be releasing fear, uncovering secrets. They could be calm, but they still have anxiety. So this could be calm anxiety. They could be trying to regain their composure, but they could be filled with self-deception. So they could be deceiving themselves. So maybe they think they're uncovering some sort of secrets and they could be releasing fear because of this. Or they could be releasing fear because they could be pretty much having hope or pretty much thinking that this Sagittarius is going to be able to get the job done. Then we have travel and news in the upright Sagittarius energy again. So yeah, the Sagittarius could be coming in haste with speed. There could be progress in the situation. There could be movement, action, Like I said, they could be in a hurry. They could be wanting to have exciting times. They could be wanting to travel and freedom, holiday romance, taking off, gaining momentum, leading, thinking on one's feet. So, like I said, this Sagittarius is really adamant about coming towards someone. Like I said, they could be coming towards a Virgo or a Libra with Virgo in their chart, or a Virgo with Libra in their chart. But they are trying to come in very swift. Maybe they have some sort of timeline. Like I said, this could be their final chance to do something before either this person receives this unexpected financial income. So they could be trying to do this before this person receives this news. So they could be trying to travel towards them in a hurry. But like I said, be careful when traveling. So something could happen to this person during their travels as well. So if this person is trying to have one last attempt, maybe this could be someone that will be passing away, because they could be um something could happen during their travels. They could get in a bad accident or something during their travels on their way to this person, because they're coming with ill intentions, because they don't want this person to get this unexpected financial income. So, like I said, meanwhile, this person could have been adopted, and that's why something could have been left to them. But this could be the person that there would be a funeral for, is what I'm getting. Because they could be trying to travel towards you in a hurry, like I said, to give you this sickness, because this wine have things on it, and these wines all have. So they could have been sleeping with a lot of people in this group. This could be someone who goes both ways. Like I said, these could be people that suffered from sexual abuse. So they could be very promiscuous, very lustful. But yeah, whoever this Sagittarius is, I wouldn't trust them, because they definitely coming in for some romance, to say holiday romance. So is there a holiday that's coming up? I know the 4th of July coming up. So I don't know if they're trying to come in on a holiday. Let's say holiday romance. That's the closest one I could think of. Any more holidays y'all coming up? Shit, y'all let me know. But yeah, they could be trying to come in very cheerful. So they gonna lay it on thick. They gonna lay it on thick. They gonna look good. Like I said, there's somebody that dresses nice. So you ain't gonna be able to tell from the look of them on the outside. But I will not be in no enclosed space with this person. But this person right now, they could be attacking not only this person's root chakra, but their solar plexus, as well as their sacral chakra. So they're trying to attack this person security, so they could come in with good news. So they could be trying to give them some sort of money or whatever, act like they want to help this person out. Like I said before, these people could have wanted this person to have a lack of security. Where did I go? A lack of security and stability. So they could have put this Virgo in this position. So they feel like the only way to come in is to be able to offer this person, and that will be the good news if they put this person in an unstable position. So they could be coming in wanting to offer this person money, wanting to offer this person stability. So they could be coming in acting like they're trying to help you, collective, or trying to get you out of a situation, but it's all to fuck you over in the end. So I wouldn't do it. Because why you gotta attack somebody if you really coming in with a good love offer, if you coming in with good intentions? You attacking somebody's security, not only their security, but you're attacking their power. So you want them to feel powerless before you even come into them. And then you're attacking their sacral. So you don't want them to be creating, because you know what? If they're creating and they're able to gain from their creation or get it on their own in some sort of way, they don't want this person creating. So they're attacking them in three different ways to be able to come in and try to play Captain Save a Hoe. That's pretty much what this Sagittarius is doing. This Sagittarius want to play Captain Save a Hoe. But that's all to do a person dirty, because they don't want this person receiving whatever this is, or if this person receive whatever this is, they want to be able to be in the picture so that they could get a piece, because they know that this person is getting this. So either this person is gonna be having a damn funeral, or they know that the person that passed away was close to this person, and that could have been the person that left this person. It could go both ways, either way. But either way, this person do not want this person to enjoy this by themselves. So they're going to come in like they got something to offer just to get to a bigger offer. So they only coming in to play games so that they could feed off whatever you had. So if this person do come towards you and you be in a relationship with them, or you have relations with them, they're going to start, all they're going to do is attack you so that they could sit up there and act like they're the one that's the caretaker, they're the one doing everything. They're going to act like you're incapable. They are going to want to be the one to do all the work. So they pretty much gonna put you in a position to where you feel like you need them. So I wouldn't do it, because if you get these finances, or this unexpected financial income, they just gonna use you, make you spend all your motherfucking money, get you back in this reverse position so you could feel like you need them. And then if you need them and they ain't really got it like that, what you gonna be doing? They gonna try to make you escort. So if you got away from these people in time to get away from the BS, I would stay that way and just enjoy your unexpected financial income by yourself, instead of dealing with any of these. So it shouldn't even be a painful option, even though you have to enjoy your finances and your blessings by yourself. I would I would enjoy it by myself rather than getting fucked up with one of these people, because none of them are good options. And you already see that. You already know that. Your third eye is open. Like I said, if you got Libra in your chart, or you're Libra with Virgo in your chart, you already see. So being torn between two relationships, it could have been the relationship between yourself as well as the relationship with these people. And it could have been painful because you could have been in this reverse position. Like I said, these are both Virgo cards, to where you wasn't independent at one point because you didn't want to deal with this any longer, because you were unstable, unsecure, had a lack of independence, all because you chose not to be a part of it. So if you had to go through that and now you're getting this because you have chosen to pick yourself over these people, yeah, I would stay by self. Fuck whoever this Sagittarius is. He can lay it on thick all he want to. I would say no. So chop suey. But that's pretty much the reading. I'm gonna pull some additional cards, then I'm gonna start closing this message out. All right. I ain't even say spirit. It's just all right. So we got universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. That's bullshit. Say the universe could be leading you to self love, or if it's someone outside of these people, and once this court case is all said and done, maybe you will have a special someone. I just wouldn't if they are a Sagittarius. And then we have past life. We reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. So, like I said, someone could have definitely passed away, but they could be coming back in a different form. So, maybe you would meet someone that reminds you of this person, or they could have similar qualities, but you could feel like they are a past life lover, or you have a past life connection with them because you would have known their soul before. And then we have happy. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. So, like I said, if you do have someone coming in that is a past life lover that resembles someone that you have lost, and you can embrace that connection if it's a loving connection and be happy in it. If that person makes you happy and it's a loving connection, it's a good connection, it's not toxic, I say go for it. And then we have tests. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And then we have observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. And we have twin flame. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personalities. So you could have dealt with a twin flame, or whoever this past life lover is, they could be your twin flame that's coming in. And maybe you had to get tested when it came to your strength and weaknesses in relationships, because you could have been choosing a lot of the wrong people. So now, I mean, you could have had a weakness for a certain type, You could have had a weakness when it came to maybe sex. So now your strengths and weaknesses are being tested at this time. So maybe you have strengthened yourself when it came to urges that you used to have or types that you used to have. And then we have strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing two souls together. And then we have feelings. Take the time to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. So you could be in your feelings right now, or they could be in their feelings. It could be a lot of people in their feelings. This situation could have put you in your feelings, whether if it could have hardened your heart or made you feel some type of way, like making a option to even love again would be painful. So that could be what the decision is as well. Like I said, you could feel like it's painful because maybe you are someone that actually wants love, but after everything that you've been through or the people that you've dealt with could have made you feel like it wasn't possible because all you came into contact with were players. Either players or people that like to flirt with other people while in a relationship with you. Any more messages for the collective? Any more last messages to close out this reading, spirit? Any last messages to close out this reading? Ah! Why did it fall out like that? OMG, that's a lot. All right, so we got Archangel Michael. I don't know if y'all see that. Divine intervention and protection. So, like I said, collective, if you was once a part of this group, Archangel could have had to intervene, and that could have been divine intervention because you were protected. So, Archangel Michael could be protecting you because he could have seen what these people were doing as far as their motive, as far as how they were attacking you, how many times they were attacking you, and there could have been a time where you were blind to the fact. So you could have had your swords up, but not even knowing who to have your sword up to. You could have had your swords up to everybody. And then we have Akashic Records. So your Akashic Records could be available to you, or these people could have been trying to access your Akashic Records. And then we have generational wealth. You could be building for generations to come, building a legacy, as we already had legacy on this card. So, whatever this legacy is will allow you to build generational wealth. And then we have abundance, a overflow of blessings. So, you could be getting an overflow of blessings. Things could just be pouring in at this time. You could be getting showered with blessings. Like I said, you could be getting multiple sources of incomes. So not only this could be multiple lump sums of blessings. This could be wills you could be receiving You could be receiving deeds, trusts, legacies, solid foundations when it comes to relationships and people friendships. You could be getting privileges. And like I said, issuance of inheritance. So you could be getting the overflow of abundance, like I said. Then we have sword of truth. So you could be someone who holds this sword of truth. Shit. Excuse me. Damn. Corporation. That shit hurt. So you can hold this sword of truth, like I said. So you may cut people with your truth. It may be hard truths, but you don't care how it really comes out. You're going to tell it how it is, as long as it's the truth. So even if it hurts other people, you're still going to tell the truth in this situation. Damn, that shit hurt. And we have made woman turning pain into power. So you could be this made woman that is turning your pain into power. Because, like I said, everything that you went through in regards to these people or just different people that you dealt with could have put you in a position to where you didn't really trust anyone. You had your sword up with everybody that you pretty much came into contact with after dealing with these people. So, like I said, it could have hardened you, but you had to make the painful choice to choose yourself and pretty much heal from all of this and turn your pain into power. And that is why you will be building this legacy to get this generational wealth by being this made woman that has turned their pain into power instead of being stuck in the pain and becoming cold. And then we have healer. So you could be a healer collective, you could be a natural healer. So you could have healed yourself collective from all the pain you have experienced. And we have wisdom. Through life experiences, you become wiser and use it to help others. So instead of being stuck with the pain, um, like I don't know if you are someone who experienced sexual abuse and had childhood problems as well. So you could have once been a part of this group because you suffered and experienced similar things that these people went through. But obviously, these people stayed in that and they chose not to heal. But you being the natural healer that you are, you could have, like I said, chose yourself and made the decision to heal from what you've gone through from past and present situations. I can't find a card. Or past and present experiences. But now you could be helping others. But you could be helping others now. So you could be sharing your experiences and telling them how you got out, encouraging them to get out, encouraging them to heal. And we have bonding. So you could be bonding with someone collective. You could be bonding with a student if you're a teacher. You could be in a learning phase if you're the student. So you could have been in the learning phase of just learning through your life experiences. Collective, what brought you to this point of being this made woman, turning your pain into power, which now have you at the teacher stage to where you're teaching others. You could be a mother as well. You could be bonding with your children. You could be a nourisher, so you like to nourish. And then we have betrayed. So you could have been betrayed multiple times. These people could have tried to betray you for one last time. Like I said, communation, the final stage, final time, however you want to say it. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. Beware. So not only were you betrayed, there there's still someone preying on your downfall, still people preying on your downfall. So beware. And then we have soulmate, true love. So a soulmate of yours could be coming in, which could be your true love. Then we have tree of life. Infinite possibilities connecting to the divine within you and all around you. So you could be connecting to the divine at this time. You could be receiving downloads right now from the divine. And you could just be connecting to the divine all around you, connecting to nature. And then we have divine love, equal give and take. So we already got that card out here. I forgot where it's at. I don't know where it go. Or maybe that was in another. But someone could be coming in to give you equal give and take. And this could be the soulmate, this true love of yours that's coming in to give you equal give and take collective. Okay. Now, I don't really be pulling these, but I'm gonna pull some Archangel Oracle cards. Oh, no. Still 87. So it just went down. Yes. All right, Spirit, please give me any more, any more oracles. All right, let's see what we got. Show me what you got. All right, so we got nurture, as we already had your nurturer out, y'all. All right, so you could be also guided by Archangel Gabriel when it comes to nurturing. So Archangel Gabriel could be working with you as you nurture a child. You nurture your own inner child. For both activities are important for you right now. I don't know why they had it so spaced out on the card. So Archangel could be helping you when it comes to nurturing a child collective. Like I said, if you have children and you are bonding with your children, Archangel could Gabriel could be helping you when it comes to that and how to nurture children as well as your inner child. Like I said, if you are someone that went through abuse and you didn't know how to heal that or nurture that side, Archangel Gabriel could be helping you. Then we have prosperity. Archangel Ariel is helping you when it comes to prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So, Archangel Ariel could be guiding you when it comes to prosperity. So, Archangel Ariel is guiding you to use your intuition more so that you can manifest your dreams into reality. And then we have gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon is guiding you when it comes to being gentle. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So, Archangel Sandalphon is helping you and guiding you to surround yourself with people that's actually going to cause you to be gentle and not so hardened, not so guarded when it comes to people, situations, and environments. So, Archangel Sandalphon is helping you to be more gentle. And then we have All is Well. Archangel Jeremiel is guiding you when it comes to just letting you know that everything is okay. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So, this is just a reassurance that everything is going to be okay. And you have Archangel Jeremiel guiding you when it comes to letting you know that everything is going to be okay because you will be receiving abundance, receiving blessings, as we have this card multiple times, pretty much. When it comes to the blessings, you will be receiving generational wealth, abundance, and overflow of blessings, then unexpected financial income, lump sums, wills, deeds, all that good stuff. So, so maybe you were wondering if it was coming or not, and Archangel Jeremiah is just reassuring you that it's coming. Everything is happening as it should. And then we have remember who you are. Archangel Michael. As we already know, you're working and guided by Archangel Michael, which is a form of your protection. Not only is he a form of your protection, he is showing you how to remember who you are, that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So, Archangel is also guiding you to remember who you are at all times, to know that you are a child of God and that you are very loved and you are powerful and creative and that He is protecting you. But yeah, um, let me get some timeline cards. Now, those are spirit animals. Spirit animals. All right, these are the mystical moon oracles. Is more of like timelines. Try to figure out do things a little different, you know what I'm saying? And the book actually got additional messages for the archangels, so I might give y'all some of the additionals after I pull the timelines because I forgot I had the book right next to me. Spirit, please give me, it look like it's about to rain. The messages for the collective, any timelines or extra additional messages, like I said, it's mainly timeline. So we got timing is much further in the future. So this could be happening in the future. And then we have next week looks promising. So for some people, it could be in the future. And for some people, it could be as soon as next week. Excuse me. Any other timelines? Nah, they tripping. Nah, dog, I ain't want 'em. It has give it time. It's in the works. So this is just confirmation. And then we have waste of your time. So someone could be a waste of your time or something could be a waste of your time. And then we have there is no more time. So like I said, something was at the final stage. So there's no more time to either play around or for someone to try and do what they want to do. And then we have next couple of days. So for some of you, things could be happening in the next couple of days. And we have you have the power to create the timing by taking action. So whenever you decide to take action on something, is when something could be taking off for you, collective. Like I said, if this is due to something that you create, a legacy that you are building, you have the power to create it. So take action now. And then we have March. So for some of you, something could be taken off in the month of March. For some of you, August. And it's the wrong time. So maybe you're thinking that or wanting something to happen right now, but it's the wrong time right now. Then we have next year looks promising for some of you. So some of you next year, March maybe. And then we have it's in the future. That's the second time we pretty much got in the future. So if it's taken off next year, March, that's definitely in the future. And then we say give it time, it's in the works. Like I said, for some of you, it could be happening quicker than others. And then we have by the end of the day. So for some of you, this could be happening by the end of the day. For some of you, next spring. And some of you, next winter. And then for some of you, by the end of the month. So for a lot of you, it's going to be happening quicker than later because we got more cards that's pretty much saying, well, it's pretty much kind of even. Yeah, I would say it's kind of even. Even, I said even. So for some people next year, for some people it could be happening anytime from now till the end of the month. Yeah, the end of the month, next couple of days, there's no more time by the end of the day and next week. So, and then we only got the future, next winter, March, and then August next year. So, some of you, like I said, it's happening sooner than later, and some of you, it will be happening later. And it's funny because this was the card that was last on the deck and upright. So tomorrow looks promising as well. I'm gonna pull one more card to see what your animal spirit could possibly be. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna read the additional messages of the archangel. Get these shows out first. That it ended off right. You know what I'm saying? It means, all right. Please give me the messages. Oh, wait. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Get it together. What? Oh, wait. No. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm so glad I looked at that. Oh, shit. Hold up. Because I could have put it through the hole. I'm so fucking bad. Oh, I'm tripping, dog. My phone was on 1%. I'm tripping, yo. What the flip? Shaking my head, dog. All right, so you could have the spirit animal of a cat, which the cat represents independence. So we pretty much talked about that already. Whatever you are building or whatever you are getting will allow you to have a sense of independence or will put you in a position of independence. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. So you have to find the balance between being independent and also bonding with your loved ones. Then we have this also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. So, yeah, we already talked about that. It's a lot about self love. And then we have Bobcat could be your spirit animal. The bobcat represents mystery. So the bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. So, like I said, for some of you, it's still a little wait for your dreams to manifest. And for some of you, it will be happening sooner than you think. But either way, you either had the patience or you need to have the patience. And then we have the dog. So some of y'all spirit animal is the dog, which represents loyalty. You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less you deserve better than mixed signals. Woo. Hey, wasn't we just talking about players? Players and pimps. Players is pimps too. Wasn't we just talking about it? I swear all these cards talk about what I've been talking about the whole read. Then we got the hedgehog. So some of y'all spirit animal could be the hedgehog, which represents trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. And yeah, I'm guilty of that, but I don't be wanting to be around people that that's funny as fuck. Don't be trying to clock me. Spirit animal cards. Shit. They trying to clock me right now. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna read the additional messages from the book. Oh, hurry up. It was just at 3. And then it went back to 2. They fraud. Why? Let's see. All right, all is well. This is the first one that came up, so I'm gonna read this one first. This is the additional message for all as well. Sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. During this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. Ask me to make your transition smooth and harmonious for everyone involved, and know that this change is for the better. So you need to ask Archangel Jeremiel when it comes to knowing how to make your transition smooth. Each archangel has a, I hate this word, specific aura color. Jeremiel's is deep eggplant purple. When you see sparkles of dark purple light, this is one way to know that Jeremiel is with you. Okay, and that's why it's purple. Come on now, you go. Let's go down. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared the phone going to shut off. It's on 1%. I might have to say fuck it because these other ones taking too long. All right, here go nurture. So nurture. Oh, that's drawing. As you nurture a ooh, that's what the card say. That's not the additional message. One reason why it's important for you to help children is because you are also helping your own inner child in the process. You're teaching what you need to learn, so pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to your child and their parents. Know that those messages are for you as well. Take time to play, laugh, and to be silly and carefree. Nurture your inner child with as much love and attention as possible. Working with Archangel Gabriel works with mothers and children during all phases of conception, childbirth, adoption. Like we spoke about, you could be adopted, collective, and parenting. She helps grown up children as well. If your heart longs for some playtime, call upon Gabriel to make all of the arrangements. She'll guide you along as you nurture your inner child. If you ask her, Gabriel with or Gabriel. I don't know why I've been saying Gabriel and Gabriel. will also will also assist with your own parenting desires and needs. I just say she, her. It must be Gabrielle, not Gabriel. I'm tripping. I'm the worst name. All right. Prosperity. All right. Then we got prosperity. Hopefully, I can get the last while up here. I'm pouring a cornucopia of prosperity upon you and your life, and ask that you open your arms to receive. Some of the treasures will come in the form of brilliant ideas, and some will come as opportunities. We'll work together to realize your highest dreams, and I ask that you give any worries to me. God and I love you very much and are happy to help you in this way. We know that you'll pass along the goodness to others as well. Working with Archangel Ariel, is involved with divine magic, which means instant manifestation of the highest will. Ariel helps you attract any support you need for your life's mission. Know that it's normal and in the light for miracles to occur in this arena. Ariel's aura is a pale shade of pink. If you wear or hold a rose quartz crystal, your heart will open further to Ariel's magnificent love. Ask her for whatever you need and she'll guide you accordingly. All right, remember who you are. You are made in the image and likeness of your creator, so you embody aspects of all those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistakes can undo God's handiwork of true perfection. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so that is more aligned with your interests, you inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's name means he who is like God, since he emanates the Creator's awesome qualities of love, power, strength, and unwavering faith. When you call upon Michael, your own similar qualities are enhanced and magnified. Ask Michael to enter your dreams and clear away any fears that are blocking you from fully enjoying and living your spiritual gifts and qualities. Michael works especially with us while we are sleeping, since that's when we are more open minded and receptive. All right, I got one more. I got one more. Oh, wait. What Oh, there we go. All right. Gentleness. Sandalphon wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and he strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music. Play it wherever you go, talk quietly, and engage in slow rhythmic movements such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delayed decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. Working with Archangel Sandalphon or is a common and cool shade of turquoise, like the translucent tropical ocean. Meditate upon this color or hold the stone associated with his energy, turquoise, and feel your heart rate and breathing become quieter. Sandalphon can help your words and actions to be kind and gentle, yet powerful. As the archangel associated with music, you can feel his presence strongly when you listen to music, sing, or play a musical instrument. Alrighty. Well, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Deuces. I holla.